Alright guys, I had to re-upload this here. Gonna need to go over the components and how I'm storing them in this game Flick 'em up here. It's got a nice wooden box here. Comes in a has a bottom box that's cardboard, so you can overlap it so it keeps this lid closed on the outside here. So I'm going to turn it over so I can actually get into the inside goodness here. So this board just slides right out. It's got a nice design on it, really glossy finish to it. First thing you guys are going to notice is there's the rulebook, and the rulebook is very small. It's got the all the components and how to put everything together on the first 2 pages. Then it goes into details of how playing goes. It's very like how to flick the discs, moving, entering buildings. It's very simplistic, and you got so you get 2 actions per game. You can move, shoot, or take, drop off, or exchange. But exchanging is the only thing I know that must be done in inside of a building unless their specific rules are stated on a particular scenario. And then we're going to get the scenario booklet, which is it's got the little legend here. It tells you what each item represents. So that putting together the game, you're not confused. And it's got all the little scenarios here, and each scenario will have a map showing you how to place each piece on the board and where to place them, as well as the clock setting with what round it starts at, and what hats all the cowboys and outlaws should be set at, which in this one hats are set to red, and then it shows you who has the initiative Pretzel and how much health each have and what they're carrying, if anything. And then it goes over the objectives right there, for each side, and then it has scenario specific rules, so if there's any specific rules, and then the game ends when. So each scenario, it breaks it down. Like the first one's just the basic one. The second one, duels are going to be introduced, and then the next one, scenario 4, you got dynamite introduced. So, and that's how it shows you how dynamite works. So that's that. Now we're going to go over the goodies inside here now, and this is how I sort them. We're going to start with the good guys. There are 5 good guys, and they're just wood grain color. You have a figure here that has no particular side. It's neutral character. The hats, these are for both good guys and the bad guys. And the last one is hiding. And we have the characters. We've got Frank on the good side, Tom, John, Pete, and Billy. And then you have the stand here as it keeps track of all the characters. So you just go right there. And if someone loses all their hit points, the hit points go into this little back here, and when your character's dead, it gets put into the back here and keeps everything from being messy on the table and fall on the floor or something like that, as chits tend to do. There's that one. Now the bad guys, the outlaws, they are black pieces. Nice little meeples. and you have the neutral character, which is a girl. And for these guys, you have Walter, Pat, Luke, Clint, and James. And just like the good guys, they have this little storage container that keeps all their stuff, their stats and things together. Okay, next we're going to go over the buildings. We have the noose for hanging scenarios, the town hall, which keeps track of the rounds. So that's why they're color coded. This, if it starts at 3, that means the blue. All hats are going to be blue, and that means once all of them are blue or turn to red, you go to the next one. So it just keeps track of turn order. You have the sheriff, the bank, saloon, the undertaker, and the general store. Then we have the little town borders that you're going to be putting around town wherever the scenario calls for them. And these are the leg stands, which what I like about the game is it comes like little self-clear adhesives that just go on the little legs there, and then you just it makes it so that it doesn't ruin the cardboard. You know, it's this really good thick cardboard. It's nice that they actually incorporated that. And they stand real nice and flat. They don't wobble. So we'll have some gameplay footage this weekend for you guys. So put these back. I love it that they give you these little packets to keep moisture out of the game. Since this is naturally all wood, I wouldn't want anything to get that. Okay, then we're going to come over to this side. I have the movement tokens, the money, the loot, the cash, the bags, the loot, the no entry markers. Some scenarios you can't enter certain areas, the water and poison tiles, and then these are for the neutral hats, or certain scenarios require the neutral players to have a different colored hat. So being I had the hats out earlier, I'm going to show you how they work, how nice they are. So it's going like that, and after he takes his 2 turns, just turn over to the other opposite side, so there's no guesswork there. We got the hay. I put that in these little things here. I got the extra pieces in here. In this one I have the bullets and dynamite. This one's all the health markers. These are all plano boxes. Game comes with some really cool barrels. 5 of those. The hay stacks. 4 of those. This has got the dynamite and all the tokens like the initiative that are and the guns that you're going to be giving characters. This is the Winchester aiming tool, so when you have the Winchester rifle you can aim it better. It's an accurate rifle, and then you got the cacti. So that's pretty much how I have everything in here. And it's stored so very nicely in this box. It's one of the nicest boxes I have for gaming. It's all wooden and cardboard box. Does a really good job at keeping the lid shut. I'm going to keep it in this container. And it's got plenty of room for expansions if they decide to do any expansions. So, thanks for watching.